All right.
Good evening.
What's up, Jasmine? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Amazing, 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 amazing. Every day above ground is a great day, you know. Let's just
Amen.
give everyone else a couple minutes, see who else hops on.
Man, how's everybody day going?
Great.
Good,
Every day
good.
above ground is a great day.
Yep, for sure.
All right. Let's give everyone a couple more minutes. Jasmine, how you doing?
Pretty good. Yeah, just learning. Obviously, day by day. We'll see what happens.
What was your day? What did you conquer today? What was on the schedule for today? What you get done today?
Yeah, so I just looked at markets that I could potentially be in. Like I'm thinking the Charlotte area, like outskirts of Charlotte, like Concord, Huntersville, like just getting my list ready so that that way I can like use that list for my cold callers if I do proceed with the cold callers.
That's my backyard, Jasmine.
Nice. Okay.
I'm in South Carolina, just across the border.
Hmm. Have you tried Florida or
I'm in Florida,
oh,
basically.
okay.
Yeah.
What's been your progress like?
So far, just building up the buyers list. Me and Brandon have a JV deal going on so far.
Nice.
Yeah, just still chugging away at it.
One day at a time.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, Jamel was doing houses originally, kind of like you.
Yeah.
Um, Actually, Jasmine's about to close on her first deal this
Yeah,
week, right?
Nice. Land or
this
house?
week.
Land?
It's in Macon, Georgia. It's like a vacant home just off Zillow.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the deal that me and Brandon did, I found that one on Zillow.
Wow.
Yeah.
With land?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you can find deals anywhere, yo. You can find
Yeah.
deals anywhere. It doesn't all
Well,
have to be off market. Where I'd suggest and recommend it. You know, that way it's less people that have reached out to the person. Usually, nowadays everyone's calling lists that are off market, so it's kind of the same, honestly. If
yeah.
anything, now that I think about it, there's probably less people reaching out to on market deals because
They,
we're all just hitting out off market.
and a lot of people are fearful of the agent. They just is a human just like everybody else.
Exactly.
100%. And I tell people too, man, I love dealing with agents for one reason, right? The seller trusts the agent.
Yeah.
All right. The agent wants to sell the lot like today, right? So what price they want it at really doesn't matter. The agent is ready to sell that bad boy right now,
Yeah.
right? So you can make an offer to the agent. It could be low, and the agent has to tell the owner the offer. So if my buyer's at 60,000 and the plot of land is listed for 60 or 65, and I make an offer at 50 or 45, right? The agent's gonna be like, all right, let me talk to the owner, see if they want to do that. The agent's gonna go to the owner and say, hey, I got an offer at 45. Do you want to move forward? The owner is gonna say yes or no.
Yeah.
All right, or they're gonna say, what do you think? And the agent's gonna be like, well, I mean, we might be able to get higher offers. We're just gonna have to give that more time, which a lot of these owners do not want to deal with more time, right? They want to get this money,
Quick.
right? And then they'll counteroffer, right? If I say 45, they might counteroffer at 50 or 52 or 53 or 55, right? At that point, it's like, let's do it, right? Whereas if I'm talking directly to the owner, they don't know me, they don't trust me. They end up trusting me because I'm really good at that, right? Building a rapport, building relationships, so that they end up trusting me. But they trust that agent off rip, so there's a good chance that you can make an offer and it'll get accepted pretty quick. So, the thing with on market deals are if my buyer's at 60 and the lot is listed at 55, it's really hard. I mean, it's not really hard at all. It really not. But it's harder to sell that lot to that buyer at 60 if it's listed at 55, right? The thing is, though, if I have it under contract at, whatever price I have it under contract, regardless of what it's listed at, and then I send it to my builder at 60, I already have it under contract. Most of the builders, again, if you build relationships with the builders, they're not, gonna say no, I'll just go make an offer. But a lot of them will say that, especially if you are not doing deals with them and haven't really built a relationship with them. It's like, why would I do 60 when I can just go make an offer at 55, right? So no, I'm good. I'm gonna pass on it. Yeah, I already have it under contract. They can make an offer. It doesn't matter that it's not gonna get accepted because I already have it under contract. But they'll still have that attitude, like, nah, I can just make an offer. Nah, I don't want it. Hoping that I have to cancel and then they can make an offer or something like that, right? But I build relationships with my builders, good relationships with my builders, and because of that, most of the time they'll just take it, regardless if it's on market or off market, So,
Yeah, some of those agents are buttholes, though. You run into a few of them every now and then that give you a hard time.
for sure,
Yeah.
100%.
That's even with houses. Same thing. It's even worse with houses, I think. Especially if you're
Awesome.
coming in with a lowball offer.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
So, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get started because I definitely want to talk about the power of your imagination and faith. I'm definitely going to record this one. I mean, I'm already streaming this live, but I'm going to record it and post it for everyone. And I think it's going to be really good for everyone. With the inspection period, first of all, Sadai, you can come off mute and ask. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe you're busy. Would the inspection period would still be the same? Yes, 100%. The inspection period everything is based off my builders. So my main builder usually needs around 40 days inspection. But I don't know if I was telling you guys or saying it on the last call. I always put 45 days inspection or 50 and then close 15 days later, which is a total of 60. Right? The reason I do that is because, one of my builders needs that time, right? But what I do is whoever accepts the deal, if it's less, I go back to the seller with great news. Like, hey, listen, I know on our agreement I put 45, 60, but we're actually only going to need 30 or 40, right? So now I'm coming to the seller with some really good news. Okay? So I always, on my agreement, put 45 days inspection, close 15 days later, which is a total of 60. All right? One of my builders does need that amount of time, but the remaining don't. Some of them need under 30 days, all right? So I'm using that to my benefit. So I'm convincing them up front, which actually, right before you guys got on, we were actually talking about that, which is why I posted it in the group chat what to say. But I pretty much say exactly this. So we need at least 45 days for inspection. We need to run a feasibility study to study and run tests on the soil to see if the water drains properly, to make sure if it's even buildable. We have to check the elevation levels to see if we need to bring in dirt and fill the lot. That's going to cost thousands, so it could be a deal breaker. We also need to check for endangered species. And in Florida, tortoises, owls, and certain birds can also make or break a deal. Cost thousands to relocate. With us buying 30 to 50 lots a month, our inspection period needs this time. Now we're not going to just back out for no reason. We are in the business of buying lots and building homes for nice families. If for whatever reason we need to back out because of failed inspection, we provide a full report. Once the inspection is passed, we need 10 to 15 days to close. This process isn't always a full 45, 60 days, most of the times quicker. Now, if this all makes sense, I would like to get the process started as soon as possible so we can get to the closing date and get you your money. So I always say something almost exactly like that. All right. Usually I'll break that up. All right. So we aren't going to back off for no reason. Usually I'll put that maybe in another message, or I'll put the first half in a message, see what they say, and then continue. Or sometimes I'll just send it in one message. And I forgot who I said this to. Joshua, who's not on the call right now. JN, he's been he's been bringing me deals. I'm not gonna lie. So I've been helping him a lot. It's funny because he'll send me a screenshot of the messages, and he'll be like, what should I say? I'm saying, hey man, say this. So then he'll make it sound better, which is great. I love it. I don't know if he's using ChatGPT, but it's okay. And then he'll send it, and exactly what I tell him, they're gonna say is exactly what they're gonna say. Someone had a problem with 60 days. I told them what to say. He said it. They came back fine. But then they had a problem with $500 deposit. I told them what to say. They came back perfect. Now he's sending out an agreement. So it works, y'all. These responses definitely work. So use them. Okay. Kadesh, what it do, my brother?
How's it going, man? I have been vacant from the chat. I apologize. I've just been
It's all good,
over the
man.
place, man.
It's all good. It's all good.
How are you?
All good. I'm doing good, man. God's good.
Yeah,
Life is good. It's only getting better.
Saw you close the deal. Congrats, man.
Yeah, I closed that one today. I mean, technically it closed Thursday.
Yeah.
But what happened with that deal was I sent out, it was a double close, so they sent me the documents. I sent the documents back.
Okay.
And the FedEx person forgot, well, didn't forget, but for some reason didn't go to Walgreens to pick up the package. So that got delayed one day. So then it got there Friday. And then Friday, the title company realized that the notary person forgot to stamp the deed.
Oh, damn.
So then they had to send me the deed again through email this time. I had to get that notarized. Then I had to ship that back. This was on a Saturday, so we had to wait till Monday. So Monday closed, but the wire got sent late, so I got the wire today. I closed on another deal last week with Mike and Lamont. That was last week. I don't know if I posted that one. That was a smaller one. That was like a $3,000 deal that we split.
That's good, man. I had a pretty solid day too as well. Trying to share the wins. I got the 19K assignment today.
Nice. I know that you were a little nervous about that one.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. But God is good, bro. Just got to give thanks.
Facts. Big
Sir.
facts. So real quick, y'all. Let me go ahead and pray for everyone. Go ahead and close your eyes. Father God, I thank you for life. I thank you for this opportunity to be on this call. And I ask that anyone listening, that they get blessed. And that all their dreams and desires are manifested. And that what I'm about to share with them in this call, they can use it to manifest those desires. And manifest doing good and on this world and helping a lot of people. Father, I declare and decree that doors will open for everyone, that deals are coming and closing for everyone, and that complete health. Right now, in the name of Jesus, I command complete healing to Troy. I declare and decree that he has a brand new heart, brand new lungs, brand new vessels, brand new blood, every part about it. Father, I also pray for Jonathan and his son. I declare and decree that a new spine is coming to him, and I command it to be so for both of them. Complete healing, all sicknesses in this group and anyone listening, completely healing. Father, do what you do, and only you can do it. Amen.
Amen.
All right, y'all. So we're going to talk about the power of your imagination and faith, okay? Tonight we're going to dive into a powerful concept that has the potential to completely transform everyone, all right, as we approach our goals and dreams. All right, we're going to talk about imagination alongside faith and how you can use both to really bring your desires into reality, all right? So number one, understanding imagination. There is a man named Neville Goddard. He already passed, all right? He was a teacher, a great teacher on the power of mind. And he taught that imagination is more than just daydreaming, okay? He believed that our imagination is a tool that allows us to shape our reality. Goddard said that by immersing ourselves in a vivid mental image of what we want and by adding emotion to it, we align ourselves with the reality we are trying to create. He would say imagination is the only redemptive power in the universe. All right? He believed imagination is that powerful. So ultimately, right, what you see in your head, y'all, is what's going to happen in your life. Right? What you see in your head, if you can see it long enough, some say 17 seconds, right? If you can paint a mental image in your brain and just hold it for 17 seconds, watch your goals happen. Okay, I've been reading this book from Neville Goddard, And it's really just a collection of all his books. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to put it in the chat. All right. It's a collection of all his books. And he says that you want to picture your goal. All right. So visualize the goal that you have right now. Okay. Let's do this quick little exercise. Okay. I want everyone here to close your eyes and imagine something you want to achieve. Picture yourself in that situation. Notice the details around you. What are you doing? Who are you with? How does it feel to achieve it? Try to feel the joy, the pride, and the peace that comes with it. Really step into that image for a moment. So I want everyone to do that right now. Okay, close your eyes. I'm going to do it too. Picture whatever it is, the goal that you want. Whether it's closing your first deal, okay? Whether it's whatever it is that you want right now. Whatever your goal is before the end of this year, let's do that. If you have one goal that you want to manifest by December, by the end of this year, what is it? I want you to see it in your head. See yourself doing that goal. See, I'm doing it right now, but it's hard to talk and do it at the same time. See yourself achieving that goal, right? Already achieved. Not before it, but already achieved. Maybe like the minutes afterwards, right? See that goal being achieved. How does it feel? Who are you with, right? What does your surroundings look like? And just watch that goal in your head. As you're watching it, start to really embody that thing. Start to really feel it. Feel how excited that would be, right? And some people might say like, man, it's kind of hard to feel something that's not happened. No, that's not true, right? You have experienced things in your life already, and you know that feeling of excitement, right? So the longer you hold that image in your head, the longer you can see this thing happening in your head with ignoring everything around you, right? Even ignoring me. So in a second, I'm going to stop talking for like 1 minute, right? But allow your surroundings, allow this outside world to just disappear and be in that vision. Be in that place and feel it. Really feel it. Feel the excitement of it. Feel the joy of it. Feel just every part of it. Whoever you're talking to, hear that like if you're there already right now. Okay, you want to embody this thing. So I'm going to give you guys 60 seconds to do that. I'm doing myself too. Man, I'm not gonna lie, that's intense. Wow. I don't know how long it's been, but you guys are focused and I love it. So check it out, right? Jasmine, you got to smile on the whole time, right? It's probably because I'm talking, but it doesn't matter. That's what you want. You want to be excited, y'all. Right? You want to get to a place. You want to be in there so long and so deep. You want to feel this excitement where you literally start to smile. Right? You should be so into this vision that you just start to smile. That is a beautiful thing, right? Because you need to attach your emotions, your feeling. That's all energy, right? The second you're looking so deeply within this that you start to smile, you start to feel excited. You are shifting your energy, your vibration to match what it is that's in your brain. And what it isn't what is happening in your brain is now becoming real. That's why you're feeling it. You're feeling the excitement of it because it's really becoming real. All right? That's what it takes, y'all, to get your first deal.
Like kitchen, just like jumping up and down, like singing a worship song, like I'm jumping, like I'm praising, and truly like holding my phone with that wire transfer, like it's gonna be there. I know it.
And that's what happens. It's gonna be there. I know it. those words start to flow from your mouth, and it's like you create an illusion. You're delusional. That's what all the wealthiest people say. You can watch these TikTok videos and all these different videos of wealthy people saying you have to create a delusion, right? You have to be delusional. You have to be crazy to really think and believe stuff before it happens, right? But if you can visualize and see it in your brain and start to feel it within you, where you're smiling, where you start to feel even a little warm, where it's like, man, my energy just got to a whole nother level, right? That is the exact place, y'all, you need to get. If you can do that with any goal in this world, right, it'll manifest, right? And let me tell you why. Because God does not just speak words. God doesn't speak English, right? He doesn't speak the languages the way we think that we speak it. God speaks energy and vibration. He speaks emotion, right? Which is why even in the Bible, in the Old Testament, there was a barren female who did not have a baby, right? So what did she do? She went to the temple and she cried. And the priest, Eli, thought that she was drunk because she's over here just not talking. And she's like, no, master, please, no. I was praying to God that he would give me a baby. No words came out of her mouth. Zero. Tears came out of her. That's emotion. That's what God hears. God hears your emotion. This is why a lot of people pray and absolutely nothing happens. It's when you're down on your knees, right? People pray when they're in a bad situation. They feel an emotion, right? Now imagine if we switched that up. Imagine if we just sat down and started to visualize and started to tap into an emotion, right? God, that's what he hears, right? The second he hears that, the second that you tap into that place, you are now shifting the spirit realm. You're shifting the quantum realm. You're shifting the energy around you. You're matching that desire, and that desire is now being pulled to you. You are not going to it. It's coming to you. All right? So that's number one. Now, connecting imagination with faith. And this is where the book Think and Grow Rich comes into place. All right? Chapter 3 talks all about faith. And honestly, man, this book has been helping me out a lot. I've had this book for a while, and I read it, but then I put it down. And I always go back to it all the time. And then I've read a bunch of other books on visualizing and manifesting and faith and the Bible, right? That's the book I started with. But the other day, I just felt it in my spirit, like, to come back to this book, right? Really, it was page 32. That's how it happens with me. I wake up in the morning and I realize that the thoughts in my brain, what I see in my imagination is one of two things. It's either the God talking to me or it's the devil talking to me, right? If you can learn how to separate yourself from your thoughts, all right, you can really see and understand that, man, 98% of what's happening in my brain, in my mind, those thoughts that are flowing are not me. Even some of us right now, as we were trying to visualize, our brain was going all kinds of places. All right? That's where meditation comes in. If you can meditate, you can just be still. You can disconnect from the thoughts, right? Or not even just disconnect from the thoughts, but become aware of the thoughts. Observe the thoughts. Become an observer, because they're not your thoughts. They're not you. All right? If it was you, then it wouldn't be in there. Because I just told everyone to focus on your goal. But some of us had other thoughts up in there running in our brain. Well, you didn't choose to think that stuff. You chose to observe your goals, right? So those thoughts are in us, right? The devil has found a way to trick every human being. Well, 92% of human beings, or 98% of human beings, he's confused them, making them think that their thoughts are theirs. If you read Outwitting the Devil, which is Napoleon Hill's second book, he explains all of this, right? The devil confuses 98% of humans through fear and confusing them by thinking that their thoughts are them. So through meditation, you can really detach from your thoughts. You can start to observe and become aware of your thoughts. And from that place, you can let go of anything that's not you or serving you. All past pain, all past trauma, all that you can let go of, right? And then you can be free from your thoughts and you can become still. And in that place, it's just one of two. You got God, and then you got the devil. But the more you practice that, the more you seek God, the more you seek your higher self, the more you do good in this world and live on a higher vibration, that devil's voice becomes very small. That's what Jesus was doing for 40 days when he was fasting. He was being tempted, and the devil was speaking to him. The devil gave him suicidal thoughts. The devil gave him all kinds of crazy thoughts. But he knew who he was. So we have to know who we are. We are created in the image of God. We are spirits. We aren't this body. We are not just human. Okay? Remember that. Anyways, so your thoughts. All right? Napoleon Hill adds a whole nother level of this. It's called faith. In chapter 3 of Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill tells us that faith is the head chemist of the mind. He means that faith is the ingredient that turns our thoughts and dreams into actions and results. Without faith, imagination is just a dream. With faith, it becomes a plan. Faith is believing in what you imagine as if it is already true. Hill suggests that faith isn't just something you have or don't have. It's something you can build and strengthen. By feeding our minds with positive affirmations and focusing on what we desire, we teach ourselves to believe in what we are imagining. All right. So let's connect this back to the image that you created earlier. All right. If you picture that image again and you add affirmations like, I have complete faith that I am moving towards my goals every day. I believe in my vision and I know that I am capable of achieving it. If you repeat this to yourself, all right, over and over and feel it as if it is true, y'all, it'll be true. All right. So faith isn't just this word that you say, oh, I have faith. All right. That's part of the issue with some of doctrines, right? Oh, I have faith. I have faith. But you're scared to do something. Fear is the opposite of faith. If you're scared to do something, that means you do not believe. All right? So having faith is just knowing that something is. Knowing that it is true, knowing that it's going to happen, right? Believing that, hey, this goal is like she was saying. I know, I just know. She done tapped so far deep into that vision and worshiping in her kitchen with a check. That's something in her just knows it is. It is so. It is done. That is faith. That is faith. And if we lack faith, that's no problem. You have to trick yourself, though, to have faith. You have to literally see it in your brain and then out loud start to speak it. Start to tell yourself, look yourself in the mirror and say, yo, Brandon, you are great. You are a real estate entrepreneur. You do this. This is what you do. You get deals every single week. You're closing deals. Every week I am closing deals. I have deals closing every single week. Y'all, the more I say that, right? The more I say I have deals closing every single week, I start to feel excited within me. That excited feeling is a emotion. That's a vibration. That right there is faith. That's me tricking my body into saying, yo, this is the truth. This is not a lie. This is the truth. And that's exactly what's about to happen. And every time I do that and then I start to feel it within me, y'all, the deals fly. Y'all be sending all kinds of great deals. My assistant be finding all kinds of great deals. Deals just be closing. It's crazy how it works. I promise you, y'all. The second you start to see something in your brain and you start to speak it out loud, every single week I'm closing deals. Every single week people are booking with me. Y'all, Jasmine yesterday booked a call with me for an hour. Right? That's why she's on this group call now. The day before that, actually not even, probably that morning. I don't even remember. The day before that, I just realized, man, I haven't booked a one-on-one in a minute. So what did I do? I literally started to see it. I started to see me talking to someone in the group. Literally, I pictured myself right here talking to people. That's what I do. I promise you. I picture myself talking to people. But not just to make money, but because I want to help. Right? I want to help someone. I want to sit here and allow God to use me, allow my spirit to just take over, allow me to talk about real estate and talk about whatever it is that needs to be talked about. That's what I wanted. So I started to picture it. And then I started to feel like it's about to happen. And then I started to say, this was yesterday, right before she booked, I was speaking. I was at an event. It was an event. It was like a market, an outside market thing. And I was like, man, I'm about to book some one-on-ones. I'm about to book some one-on-ones. Every single day, people are booking one-on-ones with me. And then she booked a one-on-one. Yo, I promise you that's exactly how it works. It's crazy, but that's exactly how it works.
Yeah. Like the reason why I booked this call was because there was like this payment on Friday that I was going to take a new wholesaling land course. And then I was like, Lord, if this declines, which I know my card has money, I was like, if this declines for some reason, it's not God's will. And surely enough, like it declined. Like the Lord wanted me to find you.
That's crazy. And then you go into stuff that's even deeper like that, right? The way God just be working. But yo, that stuff is real. And the more conscious you become of it, the more it happens. People call it coincidences. There's no such thing. You're just not conscious of it. You just don't see it, right? But yo, you can come to a place where your whole day, your whole life are coincidences, quote unquote. But there's no such thing, all right? Everything is divinely happening for you, all right? And if you can become conscious of all that, everything will happen for you constantly, and good things, right? Because what's happening is, it's because we are not in control of our thoughts. Our thoughts are control of us, right? We just think they're just thoughts and imaginations that are happening and whatever, right? Not understanding that all of that stuff that we give energy to is going to manifest. And because a lot of it is happening subconsciously, things are manifesting in our life, and we're like, why the hell did this kind of stuff continue to happen? It's because subconsciously, or even consciously, we are just thinking of that stuff throughout the whole day. We just don't notice it because this is what happens, y'all. You'll have a negative thought in your brain, and instead of dealing with it, you'll slide through TikTok or Facebook or Instagram. All right? Or you'll put on a movie, or you put on a show. You're trying to distract yourself with external things, not understanding that everything that's internal is working against you. So that's why we always have to deal with the internal. Deal with our thoughts, deal with our past, deal with whatever it is that's internal. We have to close our eyes and allow ourselves to feel all that negative stuff. But then we have to allow ourselves to understand, wait, this is not me. This is not, the past doesn't matter. The past is over with. All of that is done, right? And let it go. The second you let it go, which isn't always easy, y'all. Trust me. It's not always easy, but it's possible. And you can do it. The second you let it go is the second that it stops playing over and over and over in your head. And it's the second it stops manifesting in your life. Whatever is going on in here is going to manifest in your life. It's not God damning you or whatever you think. Trust me, it's not. God wants the best for us, y'all. I promise you, God wants the best for us. Everything that we go through is, quote unquote, a test from God, right? But what is he testing? Are you going to let it continue to stay in your brain? Right? That's why we go through the same test over and over and over again. What are we going to learn? We got to learn how to let go, to forgive. All right? So if we let go of everything that's negative in our brain. So what we did earlier, be still and focus on your breath. That's what I love to do. Focus on my breath. All right? And then whatever happens in your brain is going to happen. The practice is to snap out of it. Snap out of it and journal all those thoughts that keep coming to your head. And then deal with it. Let it go. Say, nah, this is all the past. I don't deal with this. Start to speak good things over your life. And say, I let go. Literally out loud. Oh, I let go of this. This is in the past. I let go. I let go. I let go. This is not me. This is not in me. I am a new creature. I'm a new person. Which the Bible also says, I'm a new person. All right? Let go of it. If you start to feel like I'm about to cry, then cry. But let go. All right? And then you'll see your thoughts, all that brain chatter, that mind chatter will slow down. It'll stop. And then you are free to actually, consciously, purposefully think. All right? Think good thoughts. Feel good things. Imagine all day. Imagine all day. Listen, the Bible says to pray without ceasing at all times in the Spirit. You can't talk all day. You can't be talking all times. So what is he saying? Yo, in here, like I said, God don't speak the way we think. He can feel emotions and energy, and, right? So all day in your brain, you should be seeing your goal and then letting it go and then taking some action. If ever you start to feel something negative, nope, shut it up. See your goal, feel how great it feels, let it go, start taking action. Over and over and over again. Remind yourself, just see the goal, see the end goal. Right? But then let it go, start taking action, and be in love with the process. That's one thing that I'm really coming to and starting to understand even more and realize. Because for a while, it's like, man, I wanted this goal to manifest, which is cool. But yo, I already seen it manifest in my head, and I felt the excitement of it in my head. So now what's left? This whole process to get it. I need to be excited and enjoying this process. All the ups and downs, the learning and all that stuff, it helps me to grow and to see things from even a better perception. It's like this deal that me and Jamel have. I seen this bad boy close the day he sent it to me. It's like I knew. So then everything that started to happen during that transaction or the transaction started to really pull me down a little bit. And for a second, I started to think negatively about it. Like, man, what in the hell? Like, nah, I'm not doing this deal. But man, it's like I knew it was going to close. So why am I saying, hey, buyer, you can have it, you can take over, I don't want it. Yo, that's negative. That's not good. That's not right. Right? I had to switch that up real quick and understand, like, nah, everything happens for me. This is the process, right? I need to see this from a good light. My perception is off and wrong, right? I need to switch this perception ASAP. And then I need to learn. Because everything that's happening for us is for us. So that we can learn. Oh man, what can I learn from this opportunity? And then even Jamel had to come in and say, hey man, it is what it is. Like if we got it, cool. If not, then it is what it is. And then he even started spinning some Bible to me for a second. Right? Which helped me because again, we're all growing. Right? We are all growing. So even though I know a lot of this stuff and I have lived in a very high vibration, in a great place mentally, physically, spiritually, and even though I know God and I know how to let him use me, there's times where I allow my energy and vibration to drop down, where things that I perceive from a more negative place. Right? Everything happens for us, y'all, and we can really take control of our mind, take control of our thoughts, our feelings, and our actions, and allow that to manifest everything in this world. All right. So Napoleon Hill actually goes a little deeper. All right. Reprogramming the subconscious mind with faith and imagination. Napoleon Hill says that faith can be strengthened by influencing our subconscious mind. The way we do that is by repeating positive thoughts and imagining positive outcomes until they feel real. When we repeatedly visualize our goals and feel the emotions that go along with them, we start to reprogram our subconscious mind to believe that these outcomes are possible. And here's the trick. The more our subconscious believes in our goals, the more our thoughts, actions, and decisions align with them. This is why faith and imagination are powerful together. One makes the vision clear and the other makes it real. Okay? So tonight, I challenge each of you to pick one affirmation or positive thought about something that you're working towards and repeat it to yourself daily. Make it part of your routine. All right? Y'all, affirmations, I'm not sure if it was last week, but I read the affirmation sheet that I gave you guys in my freebie. All right? Read that thing. But whatever goal that you have in place right now, or whatever it is that you're trying to change in yourself, right? Whatever it is that you know that, man, this part right here in my life is a bad habit, or I suck at this. Understand that about yourself for a second, but understand that that was just a programming. That's not who you truly are. All right? Who you truly are, like I said, is divine. It's a spirit that's perfect. We, though, in this human body that we live in have been trained, and that training needs to be changed. And you do that through visualizing and through affirmations, repeatedly speaking to yourself over and over again. And every time your thought is something negative or something of the old person, neutralize that bad boy ASAP. For real. Say, no, that's not me. That's the old me. That's not me. That's that old person. That's not me. That's not me. I am. Speak that thing over yourself. I am disciplined. I am consistent. All right? I am an entrepreneur. I am a business owner. I am a helper. Whatever it is. I am consistent. I am disciplined. Repeat that over and over again. Repeat it to yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself something good over and over and over again. All right? And feel it. Feel that way. Feel it. Feel the excitement of it. Allow yourself to feel good. And when you're feeling good is when everything starts to activate for yourself. That's when you're changing yourself. And sooner than later, you'll be a whole brand new person. Living a lot better than you ever thought you'd live. Accomplishing things that you never thought you would accomplish in life. Right? And this can happen fast for you. This can happen over the course of the next 40 years. It's all up to you. Right? It's all up to us. How are we going to handle our life? You know? Am I going to take this seriously? Am I going to wake up every single morning and repeat these affirmations? Am I going to say them right before I go to sleep? Right? Because when you first wake up, right, your brain is in a certain frequency. You got theta, delta, beta, and gamma. Right? I can't remember exactly which one it is when you wake up. But when you wake up, you are pretty much your subconscious. Right before you fall asleep, you are tapped into your subconscious. All right? If you, right when you wake up, just lay down for a second and start to visualize, start to feel, and start to see. You are reprogramming your subconscious. Right before you go to sleep, when you are literally about to tap out, you can feel yourself about to drift into that dream. Right? Consciously start to think, start to see, start to feel, right? And if you have the power and strength in you, start to out loud in your voice, with your voice, start to speak things over your life. And watch how everything in your life changes. For real. All right. All right. Finally, let's talk about taking some inspired action. When you have a clear image and strong faith, you'll start noticing opportunities around you. But faith alone isn't enough. We have to act on what we believe. All right. Let's say you want to build a successful real estate business. Imagine it, believe it, and start with small, achievable steps that bring you closer to that vision. That could be making one extra call a day, networking, or learning something new in your field. Faith, imagination, and action together create unstoppable momentum. That's fire. I'm not gonna lie. All right, y'all. So, man.
Hey, bro. Yeah, you preaching, bro. Yeah, keep going, bro. Because I'm hearing you, bro. Like, real deal, man.
Hey, Zach. I love you, man. Listen, man. Your deal is right on the other side of your visualizing and taking action, brother. See that bad boy, man. Because I know you're still working?
Yeah, I'm on break right now, but yeah.
What a beast. What a beast. So my brother.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, a deal is definitely coming, man. And you already know, bro. I've been on this. I've been on the land for like probably 2 years. 2 years now, I think. But I haven't been consistent, bro. Like, so it just, yeah, man. Yeah.
You know, I love that, man. I love that, man. That is humble. That is like taking ownership and accountability of yourself. Right? Some people have to be told that. Some people have to be told, man, you weren't consistent. Because, you know, as you were talking, you said 2 years. In my brain, I was like, 2 years is a long time. But I know that you stopped. I know that there's been things that happen in your life. I know that you had to go back to the job. And there's a lot of different stuff. But you said it. You were like, I haven't been consistent. Brother, that's so powerful. So the fact that you know this, man, I'm telling you, brother, you are going to be something. Keep going hard, my guy. I know that you're working 9 to 5 right now, but time block. Find time, right? Find some time. Let me see. Let me share this with y'all real quick. Bam. Find time. Okay? You can really time block. All right, I did half. So Sunday, I prepared my week. I decided to only do half the week. All right? And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I follow this all the time. I also need to be more consistent in following this. Right? But what I can tell you is that every single time I do this, every time I spend time on Sunday and I plan out this the way I just did, the week goes so much smoother. Things start to happen for me. Deals just start to show up. I find myself sitting at this desk a lot more than if I didn't do this, right? So time block. Use your calendar. Use your calendar and just start time blocking more, right? Especially if you have a 9 to 5, you can put your 9 to 5 whatever hours, and even if it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, however many hours that you're doing real estate, do it. But as long as you, Zach, as long as you spend time in the morning visualizing and feeling that goal, that deal, I'm talking about seeing the end result, seeing yourself, wow, it's like I see it for you. It's like right now I see you have a check in your hand. You're holding it like this and you're just crying and you're saying, man, I knew this was going to happen. Wow, that's powerful. Right?
Yes,
man, I can feel God. Right? Whoa.
So,
brother, it's going to happen, my guy. I'm telling you. It's not about how many minutes you're spending doing it. It's about how much time you have spent up here. Right? How much time are you visualizing and seeing this goal? And this is the thing, right? A lot of times we spend time up here. We spend a whole hour every day. But then we spend 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours neutralizing that vision because we're thinking negative. So y'all, do not forget, if you are doing this work, right? You're out here doing, you're visualizing, you're feeling, you're speaking this over yourself, and you're taking some action. Every time anything negative pops in your head, neutralize it. Cancel that and go back and visualize a little more. Keep picturing yourself crying with a check in your hand. The second something negative pops in your head, visualize and feel the excitement of that check in your hand. What that's going to do is going to remove all that negative feeling, and it's going to propel you forward. It's going to give you this supernatural strength to just go make some more calls, do whatever divine action that you feel internally. Because that's usually what happens, y'all. The second you start to visualize and feel all of this excitement about your goal, the next day, the next minute, the next hour, whatever, you'll get this push internally. It'll be a thought in your head that just does not stop. Hey, go call this person. Go call this person. Go call this person. And then you're ignoring it. You're over here on TikTok. God is like, now I'm trying to help you. Just go call this person. Go do this. There's a deal right at the end of it. Trust me. And it's not going to be easy. Right? The attorney's going to disrespect you and your whole company. But don't worry. Just go do it. And I'm going to make sure you get paid next month. That's how it works, man. I'm telling you. I am telling you that's how it works. And that's how it continues to work, right? This is why books like Traction, when they teach you how to build your company, you need to find like-minded individuals. Why? Because even though you're not going to be the one visualizing, your employee is going to be the one believing and visualizing. All right? Your employee is the one that's going to have the energy of, all right, I got to come to work and I got to put in my all. So what's going to continue to happen? More deals are going to come. All of this attractive energy, all of this manifesting is just going to continue to happen. This happens in every company. Whether they know it or not. Subconsciously, people are like, all right, I got to go to this job and I got to put in this many hours and I got to do this part of the job. And then they go do it. All right? So, my man, Zach, go hard, brother. Every morning when you wake up, make sure you're seeing this check. Make sure you're feeling that excitement. Put in some work. Go to your 9 to 5. While you're at your 9 to 5, don't put any energy towards the 9 to 5. I would be, but I don't know what you do in your 9 to 5, right? But if I was flipping at Wendy's, I'd be flipping these burgers, and in my brain, I'd be seeing me flipping checks. Right? I promise you, whatever you are doing, do not focus on that. In your brain, focus on checks. Focus on helping a seller. Focus on real estate. All right?
Hey,
Be excited.
that's funny you say that though, because I drive a forklift, so I'm gonna just be driving and thinking I'm driving to my check. So like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
I'm gonna
it.
do that. I'm gonna do that for sure.
Listen, this is how you know your manifestation and visualizing is powerful. When you can be, it's kind of like when you're driving on the road, right? You hit this. This is another thing, right? Whenever, what book talks about this? The power of your subconscious mind really breaks this down, right? But whenever you go into this zone out, like when you're just zoned out, that is you in that other place. If you can learn how to be in control of your thoughts when you're zoned out, y'all, you can manifest and do miracles. I promise you, right? So when you're driving on the road, there'll be times where it's like, man, I just got like 10 minutes down the road and I don't even remember like any of it. Or I just got to my destination and I don't remember half of the drive. It's because you were zoned out. Most of us just don't even know what we're zoned out about. Or if we do, it might be something negative. That zone out place is a powerful place, right? If we can get in control of our thoughts in that place and purposefully think good things, that stuff will start to manifest like this, all right? So he's driving this forklift. With his physical eyes, he's going to be seeing him driving a forklift, but in his spiritual eye, he should see him driving to that title company, all right? And that should be so real that he damn near crashes his forklift because he's so focused on this driving to the title company. Yo, when you can do that, when your imagination eye becomes so strong and you are in control of it, yo, man, you don't even understand. I have manifested things within hours. Bro, there be times where me and my wife, we get into a little argument, right? And I realize I'm wrong, right? So then I'm like, you know what? Let me try something out. I literally close my eyes and I'll picture, right? I'll picture like an angel or something. Go to her and say, hey, your husband's sorry. Just forgive him. Don't worry about it. Right? And I feel sorry. And I feel like, yo, she's about to come back and she's going to come talk to me. And then I'm going to say sorry and be like, hey, I was wrong. Right? Without me even going to her and saying sorry, I'll literally do that. I'll sit here and I'll just be like, damn, I'm sorry. Hey, Father, bring her back. Tell her to come here and I'm going to tell her I'm sorry and everything will be fine. And nothing bad. Don't get me wrong. Me and my wife don't even argue. It'll be something a little petty. All right? And I won't even, it is, yeah, me and her, it's amazing. I love it. But I had done this to test it out, to see how powerful my mind really is, right? I'll do that, and within seconds, she's peeking her face through the door and gives me a little smirk, like a cute little smirk, like, I'm not even mad at you anymore. And then I'll be like, hey, come here, I'm sorry. That was stupid. Like, why are we even arguing? This is dumb. And that's another thing for everyone. Arguments are lies. You should never argue with the other. You should never argue with anyone. That's another illusion from the evil one. Right? It's deception. The devil is here to steal, kill, destroy. And he divides all of us. So whenever there's a division between you and someone else, it's all a lie. Don't even believe it. Right? Oh, Josh, that's the dude I was talking about earlier. That just keeps sending me deals. Oh, he's back. Josh, what's up, man? Yo, you're killing it, man. I love the way you be rewording everything that I tell you to write.
What's going on, Brandon? Thank you, bro. I mean,
You're a beast.
you help me out a lot, bro. So I just try to add my little twist, try to understand the message. So that's why I be like rewording it so I can understand.
Yeah, and he does it so beautifully because he doesn't even really reword it. He just makes it sound so sophisticated and perfect. I love it. All right.
Appreciate it.
Josh, you're the dude. You're in Miami, right?
Yeah, I'm in Miami, Florida.
Yo, you did a one-on-one with me too, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. I think it was like
My man.
mid September. I think it was.
My man, you're about to get a deal, brother. Keep
Yeah,
going hard.
man. Still going, man. Won't stop till I get it.
Yes, sir. Well, I hope you were able to hear some of this. If not, it's gonna be on YouTube. And but man, just continue to every day visualize, continue to feel the excitement of this deal closing. Picture it in your brain, the goal already achieved. That's the thing. Picture the goal already achieved. How excited it'll be the next couple minutes after it, right? So if you go to the title company and you pick up a check, and then you're in your car with that check, visualize that. Feel how excited that is. And this is not just checks, anything that you want in life, right? Do that. Trust me, it'll work. Just make sure you do it for good, y'all. Because there's people out here doing this for evil. It works on both sides. All right. So, Josh, I appreciate you, man. I totally forgot that you were the dude in Miami. For some reason, I thought you were a random Josh that hit me up on Instagram. Because I have like 4 or 5 Joshes that
It's all good.
Joshes and Jonathans. Jonathans, really, there's a lot of Jonathans I got like 5 different Jonathan JV partners. So anyone who's ever done a JV with me, or is trying to do a JV with me, or there's a lot of people that hit me up on YouTube, like, hey, I got a deal, I want a JV. Like this guy named Carl. I put Carl and then JV partner. That's how everyone's name is saved in my thing. So I got like 15 Jonathan JVs, which is not good. So I'm going to have to switch that up somehow. But anyways, y'all, I really appreciate you guys. I hope this is helping. Does anyone have any questions, anything they want to share, anything that they want to say? Questions about spiritual things, mindset things, real estate, it doesn't matter, anything.
Hey guys, just keep going, man. It's gonna be a rough path, but as long as you stay consistent, have faith, you'll be good. Trust me. Me and Brandon both speak from serious experience, so you guys got this. Jasmine, Sadea, Dean, Sarah, Jamel, Josh, you guys, your breakthrough is right around the corner. So just keep going.
Facts, man. Facts, y'all. That's a big fact, man. That's a big fact. And one thing I will say, he is definitely right about it not being easy road, right? But it's all perception, y'all. Perception. The faster you understand that everything happens for you, right? Something might happen, and at that very second, you might start to feel down. The faster you can snap out of it, start to feel great again, and then ask yourself, why is this happening? The answers to that question will come. And then, as long as you learn, right? Not saying it's not going to happen again, but now you'll be able to tack it the right way, and then it might not happen again. All right? So, yeah, just snap out of any negativity, any down feelings, any of that. Snap out of it, and you do that by visualizing good things, seeing good things, feeling good things, and speaking good things. Speak that over your life, that what you want, man. I'm telling you. Anyone else? Anything that they want to share? Any questions? Real estate questions? Anything? And I'm going to tell y'all one more thing too, right? It takes courage to be on the call with the camera on. Right? The reason I'm saying that is because in this business and in life, you need courage. The opposite of courage is fear, right? You need courage, right? So I would suggest next call, everyone hop on the call and show your face. Regardless of how crazy you're looking, it don't matter, right? Just hop on and show yourself, because that's gaining some courage. To get on that phone call, you need courage, right? That's why some of us are too busy texting and don't want to call. Forget all that. The reason I say call first is because you need to build courage, right? You need to face your fear and go right at that bad boy. And when you do that, man, the other side is beautiful. Yo, I got on stream today, right? For like an hour and a half, maybe close to 2 hours. And I was just doing some real estate work. I got on stream yesterday for the first time. It was last night, and I was playing some Fortnite. I don't really game at all, right? But I do like me a game or two of Fortnite. And I also believe that you should be able to spend like an hour and just relax, right? So I figured, you know what? Let me just get on. Let me try this out. Let me just go ahead and stream. This is because it's like I have this vision. It's like I have a vision where I'm just streaming all day, whether it's me meditating, me reading, me doing real estate work, me playing Fortnite, right? And during me doing all of this, people are on asking questions, or not even just asking questions, right? But there's like, let's say 100 people watching me play Fortnite, let's just say. And God gives me a word for someone. God over here tells me, because this happened in Uber. I would be driving around Uber, and God would start to speak to me about my passengers. And in the beginning, I was so scared to say anything, right? But then I would just start telling them, right? I was like, hey, I feel like the Lord is sharing this with me. In the beginning, it was just, hey, tell this passenger that I love them. That's how it started, y'all. I would pick up people in Uber, and I felt in my spirit that God really wanted me to tell these people that he loves them. That's it. For like a month, I was scared, and I felt horrible. So I just started doing it. I'm like, hey, I just wanted to tell you, I feel like God wants me to tell you that he loves you. And the second I would say that, they would burst into tears. It wasn't every rider, but it came to a point where it was every single person, right? But the ones that I really felt in my heart, they need to know this, they need to hear this, I would say it, and then they would burst into tears. And then I would just minister to them, and then I'd pray for them, and they would be changed. It was crazy. So now it's like I have that same vision, but during streaming. Whether it's I'm showing them real estate, whether or not, whatever I'm doing, I know that I'm going to gain a following, and someone is going to be touched by God. All right? So, why I even said that, I have no idea. But, yeah, I just totally lost the train of thought. But yeah, so at least once a week, I'm going to be streaming, probably on Tuesdays, maybe more, of me just doing my work, right? Me reaching, like tomorrow, I'm gonna get on tomorrow too, because it was kind of fun today. But I have to call Josh's attorney, right? Yeah, that is you, Josh, right? That we had the attorney. Not attorney, the title company. The tax deed property.
Yeah, it's the title company.
The tax deed property, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to call them tomorrow. I was going to call them today, but right before I did, I realized, like, wait, I only have a website. I don't have a number, none of that.
Yeah.
So then I literally messaged him, like, hey, I'm going to need a little more. I was literally on stream about to call, and I seen that. So I was like, all right, we're going to leave this for later. And then I called a couple buyers. Midstream, I'm over here checking Sarah's contract, because she's sending out, like, 4 contracts, and this is the first time she's ever did it. So I wanted to make sure it was good. So just doing my work, just streaming. Right? Before I was recording it, then I was editing it, then I was posting it. Now I'm just going to stream it so that anyone that decides to watch, they can ask questions and I can interact with people, right? And then I'm still going to edit it and post it anyways. Right? So it's going to be a lot of fun. So keep an eye out for that. Whenever I get on, I'll let you guys know. And then you can watch me do whatever work I'm doing. You can do work with me as I'm doing work. And if you have questions or anything, yeah, it'll be more interactive. It'll be fun. Anyone else have any questions, anything they want to say or share? Awesome. Hey, I really appreciate you guys for getting on today. Thursday we'll have another call. Thursday's call is just going to be really a question and answer. I can do like a little training where I show you guys how to do whatever it is that you guys think you want to know. So if you have any ideas, go ahead and post it in the group chat. Real quick, actually, we are going to be moving over to Discord. So I've been messing around with Discord, so I kind of want to show you guys real quick. But so this is the Discord. All right, integrity offer, and yeah, I can see this, right? Okay, yeah. So we'll have some different channels, some different hubs, right? So the welcome hub, then it'll be a start here where I recommend getting my freebie and my ebook. Then I'll have some videos. Well, I already put videos, but these are YouTube videos that I have that teach a lot of good stuff. All right, from tutorial videos to calling owners, calling buyers, sarcastic owners. That was a good one. Some of these I haven't seen in a while. And I'm going to be redoing a lot of these tutorials and posting them. And I'm going to be recording more and posting them all on here. So this will be where all the videos are. My JV link, I'll probably have some more stuff in here. And then all the wins. So every deal that we do, anyone that does a deal will be here. This will be where you'll be able to ask questions, This is where you can discuss any deals that you have if you have questions on specific deals. And then how you're feeling today, the mindset, faith, imagination, all that. Or if you just need a talk or whatever it is, how you feel, that's where it's going to be. Okay? Every Monday, instead of being on a Google Meet like today, it'll be directly in here. Okay? Same thing with Thursday. And then get to work. How I just said I streamed me doing work, I'll be in there a lot of days. All right? So even if I'm not streaming, I probably just open that up and you guys can join. Y'all can join and turn on your video or not have on your video, but I'll just be in there doing work. So the same way this call has me and then all the other tiles, it's exactly like that in here. In one of these three. And then buyers, okay? So we'll have buyer criteria in here along with other people that have buyers, okay? So any of the buyers that, any buyers you guys have that I don't, which you will know because my buyers will be up there, you guys can share your buyers in here. And then we can all do JV's deals together, okay? Free resources will be down here. Paid resources will be down here. Okay. So it's pretty simple. I think it's going to be a lot better than Telegram. Don't get me wrong. I love Telegram. And I'm never going to get rid of it. But as far as having a group with people coming in, this will be better. That way everything is organized. Because there's people that come in and they have an understanding of real estate. Or even, for instance, the responses that I gave you guys on the chat today, right? So if someone has a problem with 60-day close, or if someone has an issue with $500 EMD, right? That right there, I'm going to put in, probably either the free resources or one of these tabs. I'll have it in there, right? Or maybe I'll create another channel called objections. That's what it'll be. I'll have another channel called objections. And then all these objections, someone having a problem with 60-day close, the response will be in there. Because I can't tell you how many people I've sent that to in the last week alone. Right? But I can't say just go scroll up on the messages, and then I realized that the pins only hold a certain amount of pins, so it wasn't even in the pin section. So I literally had to search for it myself, because I didn't want to retype all of that. Search for it again, and then send it out to the other people. Because it works. I know it works. It works for me, and it works for Josh. It works for everyone. All right? So Discord, I'm going to be moving everything over to Discord shortly. Cool. I really appreciate you guys and for coming on. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. Hop in the Telegram chat, ask in there, and just have a great night. All right, y'all?
All right, man. You too, bro. I'll see y'all later.
All right,
Everybody
see
be
y'all.
safe out there.
All right, everybody. Good night.
Blessings.
Peace.
Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. Woo! All right, man. That was pretty good. Y'all, I don't even know if anyone was on my YouTube or Twitch, but it's all good. I hope if anyone was, y'all were able to get some gems from this. My boy wants to play some Fortnite. I kind of want to play some Fortnite too. Let me end this one just so I have this for... This is just a mindset, and we'll probably start another stream later.